Remember when I used to only review Transformers? Lies. I never only reviewed Transformers.
T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978. Here I am finally reviewing Transformers Kingdom Voyager class Tigatron. Tigatron, ain't he nice? Here he is with all his accessories on him. Look at that subtle gradient and change in color. He's not all just white plastic. They took it upon themselves to spruce him up with shades of a tanner color, hinting at the fact that he might be half orange or the color is faded off. I guess like a real white tiger. Look at that. And then where it doesn't look like he's painted, let me try to get the camera higher and I can zoom in on this maybe. He has like a pearlescent sheen right there. So there is that subtle painting there. And that's like in various spots on the body, like right here on the shins and whatnot. You can see the faux texture of fur and whatnot. Here's his face while we're at it. Very cartoon accurate. About the only things I don't like about this guy, the permanent butt flap thing going on. They put an extra hinge right there for articulation. Well, you do not need to move this and you can't move it. So I don't know why they made that a separate piece. Maybe they had to or whatever. His shoulders are all the way back. They don't start right here where they should. Even like this is as pulled as forward as I can get them. So that is weird looking a bit when you really pay attention to it. When you're just looking at them, you don't notice, but yeah, that. And the neck. I mean, you can pull that up if you want to have them look up, but that is awkward having a freaking hole right there. Other than that, he has several things I like better than the Cheetor mold. Like the way the arms work. He has his double jointed arms. You know what? I gotta mess with Cheetor before I start complaining about all that stuff. I just like him more. I like the way the body shape comes together more than Cheetor. But you get this. You do get some butterfly type action. You get the swivel there. Let me zoom this back out where it is already zoomed out. You can do that still. Swivel, double jointed. You get the wrist rotation. The head can turn and move a little bit on that ball joint, but not enough to be considerable. I mean, that can go down as well as the up that I just showed. The legs can go back a bit, come forward, go out to the side, swivel right here. This is one change with the Cheetor. You get only 90 degrees in that. The ankle goes all the way forward, all the way back. And you get infinite ankle pivot right there. So you do not have to worry about the legs when it comes to posability. It's just the freaking neck. Here he is with this gun. A gun that Cheetor could have come with, but they didn't. Guess that would have cost too much, and you get his tail whip. Which I don't ever believe was a thing. I think it should have been just like Cheetor, just a gun that was part of his body. There's a great price difference in these two figures because one has a whole bunch of engineering and does 3 different toy gimmicks. Commander Erodimus Prime. Here he is next to Cheetor. Let's let you see all the differences. One, the legs are shaped different. They were able to get these tiger legs to go up into the leg cavity where they weren't with the Cheetor legs. You have more of a body panel right here on the fist because their transformations are slightly different. The shoulders are still the same thing. The butt panel on Cheetor is smaller because half of it is his tail weapon. Cheetor can actually look up, so there's a plus for Cheetor. But Cheetor does not have double jointed elbows. They do bend more than 90 degrees. And his rotation right here is above the knee. And this, I'm about to say that's just the same. It is slightly less than 90 degrees on the knees. But yeah. Let's get this dude transformed. Alright, I removed the weapons out the hand. One of the things that makes this guy difficult to transform is his joints are too tight. That, yeah, that's weird for me to complain about the joints being too tight. But let's lift this up a bit. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is pull this away from there. And now you can open up the tiger head and shove the robot head down into there and cover it right here. You can go ahead and just bring this up to meet that. Now where the thing's being tight is the problem, these hinges right here are super tight. And there is a clearance issue. I haven't been able to figure out a way to get that without like flexing this around there. But now this hinge is tight, so you got to move this, making sure that all this stuff doesn't move with it. So hold that, get it into this orientation, and basically bring the shoulder down like this until we get this part of his elbow over top of the gut right there. So put it into that position. Bring the arm down right here and plug those together. And make sure that they're right here. Now we can go ahead and move both of these two pieces right here, side pieces, at the same time. And they clamp into the side of the arm. Like that. Bring this one over. Clamp them together. I said clamp them together, Jesus. This didn't come with it, so we're going to push that there. Okay. Get the forelimbs. Oh boy, I've never done this one before. Shut that, then move this. The legs. Put the heel into here. And as you can see, they have 5mm ports. Start bringing this down, and then we can push this thing, this filler, into there, and move the foot into that socket. Start bringing the foot down, push the filler through, push the robot foot in there, and now we can make this meet up with his back, bend this some, and then bring these down into that type of orientation. Grab the tail, shove the tail into here, and pretty much there you go. He is a no frills tiger. If you want, he does have 2 ports down here, so you can store the weapon. It stores kind of loose, but there you are. It's in his underbelly. And no, it's not back there, so you can't make that joke. You could if you're immature, but whatever. Here is the tiger detail. Same head that you saw in the Tigatron mode. He does unfortunately have this kibble and this kibble on the back of the legs. But he is a robot tiger. Articulation, you get all of this. You get all that. You get that action right there. I guess once you get that loose, it is what it is. But this goes back and forward. This does this. And it's on a ball joint so it can swivel. The mouth opens. And these legs do this and do that. The rear feet are on a hinge and on a ball joint. So there's that. They can kind of hinge out. So I guess you can twist this like that. So you can get him into a wide-legged tiger stance, but there is barely any articulation in the neck. I mean, I'm lifting that up, but he can look down but you break the transformation. And since this hinge thing is right there, I can't get them to look up too much, and it's all broken up. So these things are static statues mostly in this mode right here, which is very unfortunate and boring. Here is Tigatron next to Cheetor. And as you can see, he is significantly bigger. The legs are shaped different, and they are completely different molds because they transform totally different. And yeah. I don't know, they're both still static statues basically with some posability. And the fact that they have no neck articulation is absolutely boring for something that needs to be like dynamic and agile. So there is that. So, there you go. Any comparison that I didn't show, I'm sorry. Google is just a click away on your phone. I don't have access to some of my stuff right at this moment while I'm filming. So yeah. And I'm pretty sure I am not the first person you watched, because I am very late with this review, all things considered. So many people have done reviews on this. People that probably don't even collect Transformers have done reviews on this. But here's something goofy that I was doing now that I'm halfway here. If I do this, you can make Tigatron a little bit anthropomorphic right here. And when the orange version of him comes out, maybe he can be Tony the Tigatron. Hey, you filth. But here we go with that. Of course, open all this up. Bring that back. All of this is opening at once. We can bring this down, open the face up, lift the head up, shut that, bring it down. Rotate this hinge down into there till it clicks. Bring these side things forward. And you can do what you want with these, but I like to go with the show method of making them cross each other. I like that right there. But now here he is. He's back in robot mode. I like him. He's better than the original Tigatron, which I never owned, which I think was just a retool of Cheetor, so they were close to the same height, if not the same height. Because he definitely wasn't a mega class. That was what they were calling the Voyager scale back then. It was a cheaper price point and not as big as the Voyagers that came out after that. But now, ironically, these Voyagers are the size of the mega class. So they have better engineering. Let me give you that. Let me tell you that right now. But yeah, so it is good. It's a good figure. I just have those nitpicks that I made earlier. I hope you were paying attention. Link in the description to where you can buy this guy on Amazon. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here. Thank you so much for watching.
Figure action.
That one's me. Join the Syndicate Toy Hunters Facebook group. Link in the description. Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos.